Who knows what evil lives in the heart of games? The shadow knows.
Hi, I'm the Shadow Knows and I'm back with another video. Since I just changed the capacitors in my Amiga 1200, I thought I will test it out a bit and play some AGA games. Wait, how do I get past the Enter key? Yes, and to a proper celebration belongs some proper beer. So, yeah, let's celebrate my new, holy shit! Let's celebrate my new Amiga with some beer. Year of 1992. E-rated you Pinball Dreams. So you probably can guess which game that is. Yeah, the picture on the composite out is still not perfect, but a lot better than it was when I got the machine. It was basically unusable on the composite out. Picture was collapsing and stuff, and the RGB was still perfectly fine. But for testing it, I will use this broadcast monitor. Again the Enter key? No? Or was it the Enter key? Yes, it was the Enter key. And that was one of the games that I did want to play, but could not play because I didn't have an AGA machine. Totally loved the Pinball Dreams series. Babe Watch. Of course I'll do Babe Watch. Please insert disc 3. Does not like the disc 3 in drive 1. That's a bummer. For a game that comes on, I think, 4 discs. It should work with 2 drives, but on the other hand, I think this one has a hard disk installer, and I'm planning to fit an SD card, compact flash card into this machine. Not sure if I will get some memory expansion so I can use WHD load. Yeah, still not quite sure if I'll do that. Disk 2, of course. Not disk 2? That should be disc 2. Yeah, that was disc 2. Start this. Yeah, and I should readjust the picture in this. But for this test, this must work. I'm missing a bit of picture on the right. I have too much black on the left. And this can be readjusted in this studio monitor. Yeah, the picture quality on the composite out is surprisingly good. Picture is surprisingly clear, and even the smaller writing is still sort of readable. And that's on a 7-inch color monitor, so don't expect a very high resolution on that. Also like the music. Yeah, this surely is a game that I'm going to play again. What? How did I do that? Oh, I see, multi-ball. So it changes the resolution, which means, yeah, this is a little bit ridiculously small on the 7-inch screen. And I think it also turns on the interlace mode, so you actually do get a higher resolution. I don't think the other Pinball Dreams games that I've played on the Amiga 500 did this, so yeah, it's at least novel, even though I cannot see much right now. Ah, shit. Would be nice if it would switch back to the normal mode once I am not actually doing a multi-ball anymore. And there is probably a key to do this. I got a high score, I do not want to save. Let's try the next one. Yeah, there still is a little bit interference on the composite. Maybe it's the power supply. Overkill sounds nice. Yeah, setting this up is confusing when you're drunk. Yeah, and I've put some quite random games on there. Looks like everything is off, so I can start the game. Yeah, and most of the games from the Amiga 1200 era seem to have quite a sophisticated fast loader, but none of them seems to support a second drive, which is really a shame. Because, most of the games come with at least 2 floppy disks on the Amiga 1200, which is understandable, because, with the more colors, the graphics data probably needs more memory. One player, one joystick, I think that's what this means. But so far, Pinball Illusions was a nice game, no doubt about that. But so far there are no games where I would say that they would blow me away. The games are a bit more colorful than on the Amiga 500. But not overly more colorful. And yes, it does have a faster CPU. Generally more memory. And this is just a Defender clone. On a 32-bit machine. It's not terrible, but you really don't want to spend much money for a Defender clone. Okay, I see. And I'm terrible at Defender. What's that? Holy. This game has multi-level parallax scrolling. It is very fast and very fluent. Also very smooth. So I cannot really complain. It's just a Defender clone, so yeah, and I've always been terrible at Defender. Let's give it one more try. And have some more beer. And the good and on the one hand and bad on the other hand thing about those small breweries beers over here is that they only sell their beer in 1 liter bottles. Because they bottle the beer by hand. No fancy automated machinery. So this is a very tedious and expensive process. And doing small bottles means twice the work for the same amount of beer they could sell. And usually you can only get this beer right at the brewery. If you're lucky, they sell it in bottles, so you don't have to drink it on site. And maybe in a couple of stores in the close proximity. Ah, it does auto fire. Ah, shit! Yeah, I'm terrible at Defender games, but I think I already mentioned that. Oh, that was unfair. Ooh. I hate this game. I am so stupid. Is it game over? Yes, it is. Yeah, not a terrible Defender clone. Very smooth, very quick, very frustrating if you are not good at Defender games. Yeah, and I will have a short break and be right back. Okay, I did have a quick break and I'm back right now. And I like the music from this track show, so yeah, the earlier Quack shows seem to be a lot fancier than the later ones. But the later ones are probably much better coded. And I probably should also try out some AGA demos, so if you think there is one that is really recommended, please drop a note in the comments. And I'm getting pretty drunk. This is... I mean, it doesn't even have 5% of alcohol, this beer, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, you have a lot of time when playing an Amiga game from floppy disk. And does this refuse to work? do I have to switch floppy disks? Let's wait a couple of seconds while I'm 4.8% of alcohol. Hey, let's try to switch floppy disks. Doesn't appear to work. Great. So why does this not want to work? Hello? No, wrong fucking button again. Oh. I wanted this button, so no, that was not. And disk 3, and let's try this again. Does it say something? What I'm supposed to do? No, it doesn't.
Whoa. Yeah.
So let's see if it likes to work this time. Ah. Then press fire. It appears that this one doesn't even like a disk inserted into the second drive. Great. That was quick. coal. It's probably not a good idea to jump on that. And I think this is also on the Mega Drive and the Super Nintendo. I don't think I have played them. But it does feature some nice graphics. Oh, how am I supposed to do this? Ah. That's really funny. Hey, come on. Hello. Thank you. Oh shit. Really? Yeah, this is not a terrible game. Very nicely animated. Oh no! Controls aren't terrible. Finally. Yeah, this is not terrible at all. Especially if you like platform games. Oh shit. Would be nice if I were able to finish the first level, but I doubt that. Yeah, very well animated. Oh no, fuck! Stupid! I hate those. Yeah, I think I really have to play the Mega Drive and the SNES version of this. Why is he losing his pants? Oh shit. Okay. Not a terrible one, to be honest. Not a terrible one. Okay, I did another short break. And this is another game that I wanted to play and could not play. Because I think it's another AGA exclusive. No, not exclusive, it was released on other systems as well. And I really have to get into this hard disk stuff for the Amiga. Would be really nice to reduce the loading times, at least for the more modern games. I'm a little bit awesome. I'm a little bit split if I should use WHD load for the older games and record them on the Amiga 1200 because it's not the feeling that you got when you had this machine in the 1980s. Or 90s, because there was no WHD load in the 90s when the Amiga was originally released. So, and since I do want to give you the original experience, I did have this on the PlayStation, but I'm not sure if it's exactly the same game. How do I make them solid? Oh shit! That was not what I wanted to do. Okay, what happened? What happened? Ah. Okay, I cannot get up there. I have to get there again. And I assume now they should be solid. Yes, they are. And I think it is an original idea. Oh, that is mean. And this only goes down. Also, the controls are reasonable. Ah, it's a teleport, okay. Yeah, this is one of the better AGA games. I really do have to kill him like that. Okay, I think that was the first level. Holy shit. Yeah, I do like this. Not that I think that it would really require an AGA machine. I think this game could be done on the Amiga 500 with very little cut downs. Yeah, but that's what I feel with a lot of Amiga 1200 games. Okay. Yeah, that looks quite impressive. Probably have to jump there without getting hit by this. Okay. Wow. I mean, it is nice and colorful. What's that? Oh shit! Oh shit. I'm a bit lost. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, there's the water. Couldn't I get up here? Yeah, the levels are a bit confusing. But I still like this game. Ah, shit, no. Yeah, I do like this game. That's a little bit slow. Oh shit. Oh wait, I have to go to the right, I think. And I do like that you have waypoints. Let's get this one. Oh, I see. Oh shit, no, I cannot do this. Okay, that was Alfred Chicken. I really like this game. So I think I have time for one more game. So let's have a look. So let's try Banshee. That is also a game that I did want to play but couldn't. And I already tried this, so I know it does not work with 2 disk drives. Yeah, and I'm getting pretty drunk. But the beer still is great. I'll choose English. And I really think I will go with the Gotek for the Amiga 1200 because it is a bit cheaper than the HXC. And since none of the games I tried so far supported a second disk drive, so it's pretty pointless to have one. So I can go with the cheaper, and it's from Core. Probably one of their last games for the Amiga. And the Amiga 1200 should easily be able to surpass the Mega Drive in power. In processing power, it should be able to surpass the SNES easily as well. I mean, 12 megahertz 68020 is quite a bit faster than the, was it 10 megahertz 68,000 in the Mega Drive? I think it was 10 megahertz, maybe 8 megahertz. And the 16-bit variant of the 68 502 in the SNES wasn't known as a powerhouse either. And I do like that you can keep the button pressed. Not quite sure how the power-up system works. But it is fluent. I hate when they come from the behind. Yeah, I should really find out how the power-up system works. Because I feel a bit weak. And that should not be the case after so many power-ups that I've collected. I mean, it's not a terrible shooter, but so far I think it's also not a great shooter, above average. Ah, shit. Awesome. From behind again. I mean, the graphics are okay. Cannot complain too much about that. Oh shit. Yeah, I think that's it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed this a little bit longer video, and thanks for watching.